it came time for my scholarship and acceptance into the NCAA and University of Houston, I had to give riding up. The chance for injury is too high, and since soccer is my bread and butter, I can't afford to lose my time on the team. Not that horseback riding is the only thing I'm not allowed to do. Basically, any risky activities that could damage my legs is off limits. But like I said, when I'm told I can't do something or can't have something, the more I want to do it. The more I want to have it. Besides, it's nearly been a full year since I last was even near a horse. It's been torture for me since they'd been a part of my life for so long. So I asked Julie if we could go this weekend, just for a quick, easy ride, and she said yes. We haven't seen each other as much as we used to. I think James is more the problem, though she says it's because soccer takes up all my time. So it's a good excuse to bond and all that. It's not long before Julie is pulling the Explorer off the road just past the one-horse town of Segovia, and we're heading up the winding road through the hills. There's been a load of rain this spring, turning everything into a muddy brown puddle. Luckily, the forecast for today is some sun and clouds, and I can see blue skies peeking through the low gray. When we came here for dinner at the end of January, Julie says as we round a hairpin turn, mud sloshing over the tires, there was about 4 inches of snow on the ground. This beast could barely make it up here before the tires started sliding. Snow, I repeat. I haven't even seen snow in real life. I try to imagine what the road would look like covered in the white stuff, and I can't even imagine it. Eventually, we reach the house, large, wide, and sprawling, with a wraparound porch complete with rocking chairs. It's one of my favorite sights. Julie tells me her grandparents went to visit friends at a ranch nearby, so it's just the two of us. She starts to bring her bag inside, but I get out of the car and make a beeline to the barn. I wore leggings and my boots for the trip, so I could literally hop right on. "Who can I ride?" I call out to her as I run. She's laughing. "Anyone you want, except Billy." "Why not Billy?" "I don't think she gets out much." I step inside the barn, the air feeling cool. Her grandparents have 5 horses. Both of them still ride, so they each have their own. Chester, a stunning dapple-gray Mustang they adopted, and Marjorie, a sorrel draft quarter-horse cross. Then there's Julie's horse, Samson, a sweet buckskin, and Samson's daughter, Billy, a tall bay paint. There's also Sunshine, a palomino who belongs to the ranch hand who manages the cattle here. Sunshine is always off limits because he's not theirs, but I've ridden Billy before, and she's never been a problem. "Then Billy needs to get out," I yell back at Julie. All 5 horses poke their heads out of the stall, startled by my intrusion. Sorry, I apologize to them, giving them a bow. The horses don't look amused, except for Billy. She looks excited to see me. That settles it. "You poor girl," I tell her, coming over. "Haven't been out in a long time?" I try to place my hand on her muzzle, but she raises it sharply out of the way. She's full of beans. Julie comes in, shaking her head in warning. "She's been out of pasture, but she's still going to be a handful. Are you sure you don't want Chester or Marjorie?" "Nah," I say. "I need a little excitement, too." I glance over at her and she licks her lips, wanting to say something, probably wondering if I'll listen. Then she shrugs. "Suit yourself." We get the horses out into the cross ties and get them tacked up. Billy stomps her hooves, always shifting, raring to go. When we're ready and I'm trying to mount her, I can barely swing my leg up since she keeps on moving. Maybe this isn't a good idea. The warning flashes in my head. It reminds me that I have a lot at stake, and things are already off to a rough start. But I ignore it. I manage to get my leg up and Billy bolts. I hang on to the saddle horn, keeping upright, and wrangle her back to a walk. "I told you," Julie says, bringing Samson up beside me. "You going to be okay?" "I'm fine," I tell her.